Welcome to Gom Jabbar, your guide to the iconic world of Dune. We'll be exploring the themes, philosophies, and characters found in the sandy depths of this vast universe, from Frank Herbert's groundbreaking novels to the adaptations on film.
Film!
Film!
Cinema!
Cinema! And TV. My name is Leo.
And my name's Abu!
Oh, and today on the show, we're watching Dune Part 2.
Again!
But today's a special watch along.
Yes. So we did this, if you'll recall, for Dune Part 1, where you, dear listener, would watch the movie, you'd hit play on your TV, you hit play on Gom Jabbar, put us in your ear holes, or put us on a speaker nearby, and it's like we're right there with you, in the room.
Talking throughout the entire
Talking
film.
over the, like, ruining the movie, frankly.
Yeah.
But we're right there with you in the movie theater, in the room, whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, though.
Yeah.
A little bit of housekeeping, and then if this is your first time doing a little watch-along thing, we'll explain how it works and how exactly to time up your movie with our movie so that it all lines up.
So, today's episode will contain spoilers. For Dune Part 2.
Wow.
Because, can you believe it? We'll be talking about, naturally we'll talk about things that happened in the first movie as well, but you should have seen Dune Part 2 already. Do not watch it for the first time with us.
No, please.
That's weird. But yes, make sure you've at least watched through Denis Villeneuve's first two films and probably read the first book. But again, you kind of know what happened if you've seen the movies.
Totally. Now, of course, a huge shout out to our Kwisatz Haderach level patrons, Daniel, Dion, Rob, Silver, Roman, Caballo, Jonathan Lambert, and C.R. Spruill.
I think many of us, gentlemen, are curious to see how Dune Part 2 is going to do come award season. But it is already locked in that the Oscar for most generous listeners goes to... It's a 5-way tie, folks.
That's right.
We named the 5 nominees. They all got it. You all got it.
Correct, folks. But here's the kicker.
Yeah.
The timer for your speeches is not multiplied by 5. All 5 of you have to get your speeches in the standard Oscar window.
We'd have changed the rules if we could, but
we couldn't. The Oscar committee refused our request.
That's true.
So you will have precisely 4.5 seconds to say your thank yous.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready.
Our Oscar speech is 27 seconds long.
I don't actually know the time, but all of that is to say thank you so much for your support to our Kwisatz Haderach level patrons. But of course, our gratitude extends to all of our patrons at every level who genuinely built the foundation that allows us to continue making this show.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you.
That's right.
All right. So here is the plan for today. We are going to take a quick break, but when we're back from this little ad break, we are going to give you a countdown, at the end of which you should hit play on your queued up Dune Part 2, right?
Yeah. So for clarity, you and I are both watching it on HBO Max. We have that pulled up, and we hit skip on the stupid, annoying HBO ad that always plays at the start.
Yeah.
But we have it paused at the blue HBO logo at the start. Obviously, if you have the Blu-ray or you're watching on a different service, your timing might be a little different, but the hope is that we will count down 3, 2, 1. Leo, you and I will hit play. Dear listener, you will hit play. And generally, we will be close enough that we will all be watching the movie together.
Right.
So that's how that'll work. And there will be no other ad breaks or anything that could mess up the sync and the timing throughout the rest of this episode. So we're just going to be taking this one ad break up top. And then it's just movie time from there, folks. As promised, let's take a short break.
Yep.
But hope you have your popcorn popped and your movie queued up. Because we're watching this thing when we're back. We'll see you in a minute.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're ready to hit play on your movie. Abu, you ready?
My mouse finger is trembling.
Oh, right. I'm going to have to do it too. 3, 2, 1, play.
We're in.
We're in. It's happening. Hey, power over spice on the screen. Welcome,
Is
Blu-ray
power
listeners.
overall.
Power overall.
Nice.
Sick. Also, my obnoxious chance to say I know that guy still.
Right? That's so cool.
That throat singer.
I will say,
Yeah.
it has been quite a while since my last rewatch. Like, basically, we were so inundated with movie coverage when it
Yeah.
came out, and we were churning out so many episodes. Like, I was rewatching and watching and watching and rewatching.
Yeah.
And then I was just kind of like, I need a break. I can't do this. So this is my first rewatch in a couple of months.
I've seen a lot of TikTok edits, and I feel like that counts. I am turning on subtitles.
I'm 30 now. I can't consume anything without subtitles. I read TV at this point.
What is that little sigil made of that it's melting in flames?
What could that material be?
It's like a sugar cookie. The Atreides sugar cookie emblem. Wow. Oh, nothing. Right. I thought he said, wow. He hasn't asked for more cowbell in weeks. What a waste of painting. Oh, the soundtrack here is so good. The tension and resolution, the like dissonance into that cadence. Oh, Hans Zimmer.
Hans,
Hans Zimmer.
you can feel that
Cuddle
in your
me to
gut.
bed, Hans.
I was blown away that the movie just opens with a shot of Alia like
Boom.
this right
Fetus.
after the title card.
Welcome to Dune. Throat singing and fetuses.
This threw me off so much when we saw it at that first screening. In a good way. Like I was surprised and shocked. Wake up, Paul, it's time for school.
Oh, God. Where am I?
You're in the desert, we're being attacked, run!
I hate when that happens. I had to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah. Someone pointed out the enemy sigil is the horns, like the bull horns.
Oh.
Very cool. The Atreides battle language hand symbol.
So good.
I love Stilgar.
Yeah.
Javier Bardem is so good. You think he actually does that? Do you think he can do that little whistle? Or is that like a...
That would be impressive if he could whistle like that. Maybe he learned it in the movie.
Okay, everyone at home, try to do your best Stilgar bird whistle. I also like... Stilgar just, like, talk to you. And she's like, no, hand symbols still. You can talk, clearly. so hungry.
That first drum beat.
It's so good. The sound design's incredible. Harkonnen soldiers are like, all right, whose DoorDash is that? What you order? Did you get enough for all of us? Wow, a whole body full of Jameis juice. That's crazy. I wonder if someone went that way. Also, it's been so hot in New York. I feel like one of those hoods would be pretty sweet. The little fan built
Yeah.
in, like an
Oh my
AC.
goodness.
Skrillex.
Oh my, just the
It's so
what a
good.
moment.
It's so good. Also, this song, or like this, I don't know, soundtrack moment.
Yeah, so cool. What an
So
amazing
cool.
way to show suspensors.
Oh,
Yes.
so is that Mala pistol? Like, what kind of projectile weapon is that?
Yeah, hard to tell.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Not a third one.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh. Oh, I love this. On rewatches, it was really cool to see. Yeah, the search for weapons.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, and apparently the eclipse was a real coincidence on filming day.
Yeah. How amazing is that?
Nuts. Mmm. the most unbelievable moment in this movie.
Truly.
A Bene Gesserit vomiting, 0%.
Uncontrollably vomiting.
No, never. Not once in thousands of years.
Yeah.
Prana Bindu. You were snoring earlier. I love that so much.
Right, moving the hand away.
Stop it. I'm taking your water. And of course, when I click my tongue at people, they're like, I'm not a horse. Double standards. Guys, like, you know how much I like grabbing people's feet. It's a real letdown, Johnny. He gets
Such a foot guy.
foot duty. He gets foot duty. It's brand new. Popcorn bucket. Is there sheet music for this chant?
I want to try it at my next choir practice. I think everyone will really be into it.
Mino, Tano. What did that guy whisper?
Yeah, it sounded like he mouthed something to him.
He was like, fucking watch your tongue, dude.
Oh my god.
Dave Bautista is so good.
So good.
That sort of like uncontrolled physicality as he sort of love it. I also wonder, like, are any exterminators going to use that little soundbite as their, you know,
a little jingle on their website.
kill them all, rats. Okay, everybody at home, try your best Stilgart guttural vocal signal. Johnny does a lot with her eyes. Or sorry,
Yeah.
Zendaya does a lot with her eyes.
Yeah.
Johnny is Johnny. Zendaya as the actress does a lot. It's fun to see the nuances in her performance throughout this movie. I want to talk to Patrice Vermette so much about this scene.
So good. The set design, my god.
They also do a great job of really feeling like we're in this continuous space, when I know for
Yeah.
a fact it's got to be these like piecemeal sets strung together in different shots. And yeah, and Villeneuve apparently auditioned every extra.
Did it really?
Yeah, I was reading about
Wow.
that in the Art and Soul too. of like different emotions, anger, sadness,
Mm-hmm.
frustration.
Ooh, and then the drum beat hits. What I really respect about this scene is they come into this like really tense situation,
Yeah.
which makes the like sudden switch to Lisa Al Gaib even creepier, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they had just walked in and we walked right into Lisa Al Gaib, it would have had less of an impact.
100%. Yeah. It colors the fanaticism in a dark, intense
Yes,
tone. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, she's so funny. Oh my God.
Hilarious. Donna, she's always full of jokes.
Open mic night with her is the best.
Stilgar, clearly the youngest person on this council. Oh my goodness, what a set.
Same set as that previous scene, but
So
with different
cool.
lighting. It's so good. And they got the sporks. This is so interesting to rewatch, seeing how manipulative Jessica becomes later.
Yeah.
For this moment, for her to say, "Let's not lean in that direction," right? She was very team. Let's get it.
Hmm.
Let's get the hell off this planet.
Totally. And she was, in fact, trying to temper his more angry tendencies, yeah.
And then she takes the blue juice that makes everyone worse, and she's like, "Kill everyone, Paul. Become the Kwisatz Haderach. Kill them all."
I never thought we'd get a vision of people like praying at the shrine of his father, at the skull of his father.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's
I
very
mean
cool.
that's literally like one throwaway line in the book. Was that chili? It looked kind of good.
Cayenne pepper. He's like, "I've never eaten food with seasoning before." Every lady in the room turns their head. Huh? Oh, wax.
Whew.
Make some Jama's turkey.
Jesus.
I love all of these props.
I know. What a cool way to show the death still. And the way this thing like sort of breathes. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
so cool. Our little substitute for the Jamis funeral. Not as
Yeah,
impactful as the book, but I'm glad it still made its way in the movie in some form.
yeah, for sure. I love the way his delivery here goes from talking to her to like reciting old beliefs.
Mm.
think it's like right about here. Yeah, like he kind of says that almost to himself.
Yeah, right. He's like kind of not even making eye contact with her at that point.
And yeah, and when I do this to women, it's considered aggressive and creepy. I think I'm just learning I'm not Javier Bardem. He's so good.
So good.
It is also a remarkably manipulative moment from Stilgar. Not
Oh
manipulating
yeah.
her, but like, you're Bene Gesserit, you understand the prophecies. Considering he is such a believer, it's interesting. But also centuries of like good stuff. Pessimist, cup half
Orgies.
empty, orgies, millions of orgasms you can remember. That's good. It's good stuff.
Right.
Ice cream.
Oh, yum.
Think of all the ice cream you can remember.
All the flavors that every remembered mother before
So
you
many.
has ever eaten.
What's your favorite flavor?
I'm like a as chunky of a chocolate as chocolate can get. Put
Oh.
nuts in there. Put like little
Oh,
brownie
yeah.
pieces in there.
Textural differences are nice.
Yeah.
Mine's chocolate chip cookie dough. Thanks for asking. Romalo's like, the lead actress of Silo, an Apple TV original.
Subscribe now and get 3 months free.
The most awkward
I
moment.
love it.
What are you guys laughing about?
This was me at lunch in high school every day. Ouch. Ouch.
I think at that point you just curl up and die. It's a valid point. A lot
hmm
of stagnation in that. Well, come on, folks, let's pray, said Southern Stilgar. This is definitely something in the book that they can recite it in their head is great. The idea that they have to whisper it to themselves every time.
yeah.
Oh, I love this mask.
It's such a cool mask.
What a Legend of Zelda villain.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, Leo, you're so spot on.
Like Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Gatorade. Don't worry about it. Sugar free. Decaf. Like, blue raspberry. Fuck. It's my least favorite flavor.
What was your favorite Capri Sun flavor growing up?
I don't know that I could name a single one.
Oh.
I drank a lot of them, but I don't think I ever looked at the picture. What about you? He asked, reciprocating.
Mine was strawberry kiwi.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, these visualizations are so good.
So good. Oh, horrifying.
The lighting. The lighting. Oh, it's so cool. They do the same thing when Paul goes through his agony. It's so cool.
Mm. Oh, so good. Such a good line.
I love Stilgar going to say something else but stopping. I love Stilgar has this moment where he like squints his eyes a little bit. It's like right here.
Wow, such good like subtle acting. I love how much this scene has become a meme, a go-to meme on the internet.
It's the best. It's so funny. Oh my god, the audio mixing in the womb.
Insane.
Yeah, Paul was like, I was asking about like her heartbeat, not her emotional state. What? Now thinking about it, this means Alia in this movie has visions of the future, right?
Mm, that's true.
All right, mom, chill. What?
Damn, I'll take out the trash. Jesus.
Oh.
The delivery.
The little
So
ones.
good.
Little ones.
Uh, love the little nod to Islamic folklore. Javier Bardem really bringing this like dad energy to
Yeah.
Stilgar.
Chaotic uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
I also love neither of them are like facing him. They're both kind of bodies are turned away,
Mm.
but they're looking. So pretty. This one's hot. Oh, he's sincere. I mean, sincerely hot.
Sincerely,
Like, yeah, he's a
that
little
pretty
thin.
privilege, Paul Muad'Dib Atreides.
Yeah, no confirmation of what that was.
Right.
The subtitles just said creature. Was it a gremlin? Someone fed it after midnight? Yeah, man laughs is interesting coming from Johnny up on the chuckles feebly. This might be my first time watching with subtitles.
Yeah, I think same for me. Love a little high school rom com moment.
Oh, and then on the press junket where Florence Pugh didn't know how to sandwalk because she never had to. There were some fun moments where it was like them three,
Uh,
and people were like, "Oh, the sandwalk," and Florence was like, "I don't know." Me in class, I get the first sentence and then I'm just out. Like, man, I'm gonna play so much Animal Crossing tonight. Huh?
Just the way she's walking is so creepy.
God, yeah. And this is right before this moment where she's looking at the family, and it's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, so uncomfortable.
Oh, what acting.
I mean, just like a predator. What deep?
Muad'Dib. Look at him.
The little details on the sand. It's so good. He likes your smell.
Oh snap, here we go.
What good sand falling.
I know.
There's so many little things that sell the scale of this. Those giant legs in the background, like
Yeah, exactly. And again, most of this has got to be CGI, and it's just so impressive. It looks so grounded and so real.
yeah, the close-up shots in the Art and Soul of Dune, they have uh like a crane almost, or like what are those called? I don't have any kids, so I don't know the name of construction equipment. Like a bulldozer. What's the one with the
Hmm.
big claw?
Yeah. No, I think Bulldozer has the big shovel in the front.
So yeah, so some of those giant legs are practical when they're up close.
Hell yes.
Oh, God.
Okay, Paul Atreides.
Yeah, they have to nerf ornithopter guns. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That dude was really mowing those Fremen down.
Although I wonder if they just like drop as if they got shot in order to no longer be a target, you know?
Interesting, yeah. Play dead, maybe.
Because I feel like we don't really see them mourning their lost comrades. So I think this is a no. It's a practical arm in one of these scenes.
Nice. I mean, those Harkonnen do look top heavy. It's so smart of Paul to be going for their legs all the
Yeah, for
time.
sure.
Reload.
Reload. One of the coolest moments for sure.
Yeah. I remember having chills when she said reload the first time we watched it. Gosh, Paul. Stop Lisan Al Gaib's planning so much.
Yeah. That thing's called an ornithopter.
It's fueled by a V8 engine and powered by a Turbo X33.
Looks like a 2017 model. Got
He's
great
like really
mileage.
into ornithopters. He's like a car junkie for ornithopters. Oh my god, what a moment. Oh my god. Dive. Let's go.
Oh God.
They just nailed. I know we said this so much with the first movie. They just nailed the shields.
The shields
Like
look
everything
so
about the shield look
good.
in Villeneuve's movies.
Also, that little moment where it's just her laughing with the like sound of her
Yeah.
running and everything, and then the
Yeah.
explosion, and then the sound.
And the music kicks in.
That's us in the audience in the movie theater.
That's right.
Ah!
That's right. Beef jerky still in my mouth, you know?
I'm here for drunk Stilgar too.
Yo, somebody take that cup away from it.
No, give him two more. I love this. They're all snapping into Slim Jims too.
I hope, like, on set, it really literally is just Slim Jims. Like, they just were like, chew on this during this scene.
I think it was like vanilla bean, vanilla sticks
Okay.
or something.
Woo! Speaking like a prophet. I mean, look at
Stilgar's
Stilgar's face right there.
Stilgar's like sold. I'll sleep with him. Oh
Yeah,
shit! What a
Hova
good idea, Hova
G!
G indeed. Oh, Paul's like, oh shit! It was supposed to be
The
funny.
one who points the way. Wow. I
Paul's
mean,
like,
Stilgar just primed and ready to find any religious meaning.
just yes ending everything.
Yo! Mazel tov!
Someone stomp on a champagne glass. Oh, I love a good hug line. Slide him
Imagine
up.
being the extra and your only job is to go hug Timothy Chalamet. Ooh, so powerful for her to not call him Wadib.
Stilgar joyriding, drifting in his whip.
Look at him. Look at that cape billowing in the wind. For somebody who does tell Paul to not show off later, he's doing plenty of showing off here.
Wasn't that Javier Bardem also made it a requirement if he was going to play Stilgar that he got to ride a worm?
I don't recall.
She's really hot. Not as hot as you, Dad, but really hot. Chekhov's ring pouch. It's going to come back later.
Nice. Good on him. He said that while looking at her. Classic move. It's breathtaking. Oh, and so is the desert.
The desert also. Yeah.
The
Yes.
callback to the opening line of the first movie. So good. Showing us like which parts of Paul's visions are actually coming true. Weeks? I don't think we were acknowledging how much rain that is on Caladan.
It's a lot of rain. I mean, it's like Scotland, right? Like it's just months of rain.
Ugh, man. We had these weird summer storms and rainy weather here in New York this week, as you know.
Yeah.
That was so miserable. I'm like a plant, you know. I like to be hydrated, but I need the sun on my skin.
Mm. He's like, that's the most beautiful, coolest name I've ever heard. Never mind. I fucking hate it too. That name sucks.
Sorry for the crinkly crankling folks. I have a box of Oreos. Bear with me.
Box of Oreos?
I know it's a tender moment. It's a long movie, Leo.
Okay.
I needed some snacks. Wow, I really picked a bad time to open this Oreo tin right here.
I think I've had this exact conversation about being a New Yorker. I'm like, aren't I a New Yorker now? No. By name, not by blood. Shit!
That Atreides Riz.
Muad'Dib. Oh, the way she says it. So good. Oh, she got Riz of her own, too. Credit where credit is due. That's a
I mean,
fucking line.
the eyes that Zendaya is giving him through all of that. Woo!
Also, the Muad'Dib is the one that shows us the way. Maybe I could show you the way.
Yeah, I could show you the way, maybe. Woo!
Yeah, she's got game. She's got game, folks.
Yeah, like that's a hot scene.
For sure.
Folks are out of here being like, I don't see the chemistry. I'm literally turned on as we speak. And I don't understand how no one else is. Love a montage also. Here we go.
That was Paul's contribution to their tactics. What if we just shoot them first?
Shoot first.
We get a hint of the mines before we see the mines, which is good.
Yeah.
So actually cute. Blue eyes. Got those eyes of a bad.
Oh my god.
It is the most upsetting series of screams.
Yeah. Badass.
Thick. That's not a snack, that's a full meal. Is that a promise?
Hello.
That's like a reward, though, right? Anytime, Stellan.
Can you blindfold me first before you?
I had a dream all my teeth fell out.
The worst.
Every tooth, Johnny. None of them were full of poison. I forgot I had a math test. I also love the subtlety of Chani not quite believing the power of spice as like an actual thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
In the book, it's kind of acknowledged that spice powers the Fremen Tau, like the Fremen unity and vision, and they all have a little bit of that like prescient sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
And so that she sees that as just like nonsense or like, oh, yeah, weird dreams, whatever.
Yeah.
It's so
I mean,
good.
in the book, if you'll recall, the first time they bang, she like
Yeah.
sees Paul's
How do
visions,
I
you
have
know?
memories of us together?
Right. She literally sees some, she gets like some residual Paul prescient abilities hitting her. And yeah, she sees them herself.
Do a kickflip. Kickflip, Paul. Or if you die. So
So
good.
good. I do love I'm kind of picking up on it more on this rewatch, but very intentional that this scene comes right after, I guess not right after, but a couple scenes after Chani's like, you can't be Fremen. Your great house is by blood. You're a dupe.
Yeah.
You're and then Stilgar here saying today it's decided if you become Fremen.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this like tension throughout the whole movie of like how Fremen is Paul and how Fremen can he ultimately become,
Right.
which I really like.
Yeah. It's good. It's like lots of little moments of setup and payoff and Paul going, you think he'll teach me how to ride? And then we find out he has been, and it's great. Paul, just imagine you're Skrillex. What are you going to settle for? What kind of sound are you going to settle? Man, in the theater, that absolutely like shook the seats.
Right. I mean, in the IMAX, my God,
I
this
was,
scene is just such an amazing contrast of the quietest part of the movie
yeah.
and then the most ear-shatteringly loud part of the movie.
I just want to say at the Spotify creators event, there were a couple people who were like, oh, I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm waiting for the next flight I go on to watch it. And I had to restrain myself. Like, you might as well fucking watch it on a smart fridge. So stupid. It's
Waiting for the next flight? Bro, you're gonna watch like a cinematic masterpiece on a flight? I watch like the dumbest movies on
I watched the
flights.
Angry Birds movie on a flight.
Exactly, exactly. That's the caliber of movie that's deserving of like a flight, you know?
M. Night Shyamalan movies. Watch them on flights.
I would never watch a well-rated movie on a flight. It's not the right environment.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Yeah, I love this too, where he's like, "Is this right? Hmm. Uh, shit. Okay,
Right, and
maybe,
then the
maybe
correction.
this way."
The camera move sells that so well too, because you just like awkwardly hang there for a second and then have to kind of move back. Great camera work.
That's also you don't really get a sense of the speed of it until that mouth becomes visible.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh,
Send it. Send it. Kickflip.
come
Do a
on,
backflip.
Bo. Do it. The Lisa Al Gaib would.
360. No scope.
we recently did a live stream where we reacted to the Cinema Sins video.
Yeah.
And now that I'm watching this scene, there was something in the Cinema Sins video that he pointed out where he was like, "You're telling me this is how Fremen get on worms? Like, how's the death rate? They're just casually
Sure.
doing this. How's the death rate not crazy?"
Yeah.
But I want to counter that. This is Paul's first time getting on a worm, and as the legend states, this is like a grandfather of a worm, like the biggest
One of the
anyone's ever
biggest,
seen.
yeah.
Your average Fremen who's done this dozens of times is also just getting on worms that are a fraction of this size.
Right. Also, Stilgar points out there are 12-year-olds who do this better and more gracefully than Paul.
Exactly. Like, Paul learned this way late in life, and he's working with the biggest worm the Fremen have ever seen. Like, there's a lot of factors here that explain that.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh my god. And the knee coming up? Get out of here.
Ugh. This is also where I start to see a lot of power in Paul's physicality. Like him holding the worm, like I'm seeing the strength in his shoulders and like a lot more of what we see later in the movie too.
Yeah. My god. Javier, stop it!
And then this moment where Chani starts to see the warship.
Horrific.
Okay, kickflip.
Do it, Paul.
It looks so good. The lens flare being obscured by the sand.
Yeah.
On the cut to the illustration.
I mean, what better way to show us the legend is already planted? Siege Tabur has a huge fucking mural of the Lisan al Gaib riding a worm.
Also, Jessica got a lot of face tattoos since we last saw her.
So true.
Was that good? Did everybody like that? Yeah. Jidafaxi. Sure. Now to get some more tattoos.
Jessica's like, share the word. Listen and subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review.
Millions of potential listeners.
They will give us 5-star reviews when we go there. I will say, this is tough. This is tough as far as post-coital conversations go. You know? Really kind of puts a damper on things.
Yeah, bringing up what your mom is doing. I know we just had sex. I was thinking a lot about what your mom's been talking about recently.
Right now or before this? When did those thoughts come in?
He's like, have you been thinking about this the last 20 minutes? Is that how bad I am in bed? Good Lord.
What did the legend say about the Lisanal Gaib in bed? Am I? Is it? Am I? Do I fit the legend?
They said he was like great in bed, right? Right? I mean, like pretty, like above average for sure, right?
Oh, I love this scene.
Super funny if you forget that she's pregnant. She's just talking in third person. She's skeptical. I do like this a lot because Paul is attempting his best to find his way between the prophecy and the Fremen's expectations and Chani and
Yeah.
Stilgar. He's like, you're not acknowledging who you are. And he's like, I am. But he's trying to negotiate between the two.
Right. He's trying to thread that.
Again, it is very much from the book where he's trying to say, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I've seen visions of this. How do I change the visions? But it's subtle. All of us.
Not all of us. Blah.
We'll be waiting for you. All of us.
The sassiest little waddle down the dune. Get out of here, Jessica.
She's like, yeah, I wasn't worried about the worm making it through. To be clear, I'm sure the worm's strong. Yeah. How's the palanquin? Like, is this strong?
Amazing.
So good.
Bold words from somebody who's about to run like a little baby.
I've played the Microsoft Flight Simulator like ornithopter
Oh
thing.
yeah, uh-huh.
I have so much respect for these pilots now. It's
Not
hard.
easy to fly an ornithopter.
Super hard. Yeah. I love that. The little like sunglasses.
This, yeah.
That little
Oh my
look.
god.
That little look. I've lost him. The guy's like, oh, he's dying for sure. The silence.
My god. Oh my god, not the friendly fire.
Yeah, that's a wild point deduction in the leaderboard. Oh my god, the chanting. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. He's like, that did not go like I planned.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, and just the amazing lighting change as they come out of the clouds
Yeah.
from red to clear sky. That's the sort of thing for me at least, like that elevates the production value of a movie, right? Like it's much easier to just cut between two lighting situations like that. But that was one camera shot where we saw
Yeah.
him leave the ground and get up into the
That
sky.
continuous moment of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that a glow globe behind her?
Or a window?
Or a window, yeah.
Be the frilliest glow globe in the universe.
I was gonna say it's like really flowery shaped.
Doily.
Oh, I think maybe it was just window. What do we think this room is? It's kind of giving like bathhouse, but
The actual set, I think, is in Italy. It's like a rich person's garden estate thing. Wow. What a bar. What an incredible
oh,
line.
yeah, everything Irulan is saying in this scene is so good. Yo, take me to Kaiten. I want a vacation on Kaiten.
Looks great. Love this line too.
Oh, thesis statement.
Bars. This rap battle's going great. Would be a shame if he was hot.
Psychotically hot.
Psychotically hot. Irrelevantly hot.
How hot he really is.
I love how she was just a pool of shadows at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
They do a great job of, especially like in the moment where Margot Fenring is, I guess, voicing him. She's kind of coming in and out of full shadow.
Yeah.
I like this guy's outfit.
Nips out.
Full.
Always.
Yeah. Pinky ring. My God. What a statement. No comment.
No. Oh my god.
Ilaka drug.
Oh, right into the neck.
Roger, you win. All right, Landville. The black sun looks so
My
good.
god.
Color, color, color. Toward the black and white.
So good.
That's nuts.
That transition out into the sunlight.
So I guess they filmed every one of these scenes with 2 cameras, right? We don't really get a lot of it, but the fact that it's his holy birthday does kind of imply there's a godhood Harkonnen belief
Mm.
about their leaders.
Oh, that's a good catch.
Not really in the book. Oh my God, the black to white. Black to white.
Get out of here. Oh my god.
And the fact that they can do that practically, going from the standard camera to the infrared camera.
Amazing.
So I think he said on Graham Norton that this was filmed in Hungary, like Budapest, and it
Okay.
was like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh no. That is brutal.
Yeah, Brolin was going, "You didn't deal with the heat," and he's like, "Oh, I dealt with some heat." Oh, it's so good. I love his walk too. There's so much confidence in it. Like a lot of
Yeah, look at that. It's like forward leaning, he's aggressive, confident.
the shield in black and white is so cool.
I know.
I also love that he goes for like the biggest, strongest looking dude first. Like he's such a
Mm-hmm.
showman.
That bug.
I love how the shield
Woo.
reacts to these near misses.
Right.
Oh, so good.
They're eating it up.
She said the line. She said the line. He pulls off the bald cap. I've been Austin Butler this whole time.
My name is Elvis Presley,
Ha! Ha!
and I'm here to put on a
Ha!
show.
Wise men say, "Let me be your teddy bear." Meanwhile, he's just puffing on a hookah. Crab people, crab people. What stupid hats.
I know.
Is there
Wow.
like a VIP package I can get for Austin Butler to cradle me like that? I just want him to tell me I did something well, you know?
Right. You podcasted well, Leo.
You produced that show well, Wiggins. See, like, cradles my head. Like, thanks, Austin.
Fade, raw, thug. Incredible. This dude is always taking a bath.
Yeah, Austin's physicality in this scene is so good. His little walk forward here
Mm,
and his,
enticing.
like, eye contact and the way he uses his.
really?
That is a wild jump,
Why?
though.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of steps in between there.
Step 2, Shaddam's off the throne. Step 3, big old question marks. Step 4,
Yep,
Harkonnen Emperor.
right. Huge gap there. It's enough to convince fate, I suppose. Hilarious.
Oh, the change in voice. The voice. Also, confirmation that he has some prescience if he dreamt of her last night
Right.
or at some point. Yeah, last night. Do you? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I also love that the Bene Gesserit soundtrack always has like whispers and voices,
Yeah.
and this introduction of the whispers as she leads him into her like lair, basically, even though it's the guest wing. They said the design of this was like a spider holding its eggs in this room.
Interesting. That totally makes sense.
Although Cinema Sin said it's a dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup, which I can't stop thinking about. Oh my god. Tell me to kneel. Yes, I do.
Oh,
I
just
lost my goddamn mind the first time I saw this.
yeah. Oh my god.
There we are!
What an incredible choice.
And hot bod.
Wait, look at the Benny Gesserit just out in the rain to the right there.
Can there's room. Can we be in there? Please? No? They're talking.
It's part of being an acolyte, you know? You gotta learn to
Stand in the rain.
stand in the rain.
I secured the bloodline like 7 or 8 times last night. It was great.
Hello.
I do love that kind of archetype talk because that is something you learn about the Bene Gesserit over many books.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the 5th and 6th book, it's clear they do have these sort of like, you are a motherly type person. You are a,
Yeah.
you're just a seductress, that or whatever. Ugh, jealous. Jealous again. Yay, kissing!
Oh, I mean, what amazing imagery there.
So here's where we were talking about this recently. Here's where they could, as we've seen, blind strike this like smuggler crew,
Right, shoot them out of the sky.
shoot them out of the sky. They've done it before, but they choose not to. I'm more and more convinced that Paul knows Gurney is with these smugglers. Or suspects, perhaps. Save me from these other morons. I say that on my way to my survival job every day. Radar sucks. You've got
I know. Get a new radar,
get a new
bro.
radar. You got mines and Fremen and
This helmet that Gurney is wearing reminds me so much of Mass Effect. This whole outfit actually kind of is giving like Mass Effect vibes.
I do love, although he has this sort of like glib tone with that other guy, you can tell from his physicality he's all business. He's like operating
Yeah.
120%.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's out front. He's clearly the most effective guy they have.
Yeah.
But he almost got crushed by that mine. Good shot,
Oh,
Gurney.
so sick. And then he sees the carryall. That fire looks so good.
I know. I mean, Gurney, get out of here.
Fuck. Guess I'll fight some people with my sword.
Yeah. Insane reaction to watching everything just shit the bed.
Also, that the Fremen are like not just straight up murking all of those smugglers,
Yeah.
like subduing them but not killing them.
Yeah, totally.
What a good line too. That we know that some
Mm-hmm.
survivors made it back to Caladan.
Yeah.
Shishakli's like, does that guy look like Thanos to you? Didn't your boyfriend fight him? Yeah, so we kind of dropped the ball on desert power. Now we're just doing fear.
We're like instilling terror into them. Um, some might call us fear agents.
Yeah, fearerists. It's a term we're gonna coin. Gurney's not good in libraries.
Such a good line. Like a top three line in this movie for me.
Yeah. Also, Paul struggling to even articulate what his fears are because it's not simple, right?
Yeah,
At this
it's not.
point, after the cistern scene where Jessica sees the cistern for the first time, at that point, the jihad is basically going to happen, whether he's dead or
Cute.
sand dunes. Oh,
Why is war being so creepy?
why is war being
Breathing on
so
my neck.
sexy? Are we going to War's room? Because
Man, war's gotta wine and dine me first.
Gurney, firepower, Halleck.
Look at that grin on his face. This fucking guy.
You like bombs? You like bombs, kid? I got bombs for days. Yeah, so among Paul struggling to find his own path between the prophecy and the Fremen and everything, I can absolutely see how hurtful this would feel to Chani, where
Yeah,
she believes him because he's telling the truth, but she doesn't understand how complicated his current mission statement is.
right. Totally.
This is so funny to me. Not the It's a popular figure of speech. Enough to kill every Fremen. That's what we always say.
Oh, we throw that around all the time. It doesn't mean anything.
Like a Fremen killing amount, you know?
Enough to kill Stilgar and his entire troop and all the Fremen on the
And also
planet. It's
Chani.
just a phrase.
It's a phrase. It's a common idiom. Enough to kill Stilgar and also Chani. We've been saying that on Caladan for years. Love it.
Oh my god. Did they have to go so hard with that prop? Like,
Yeah. Portable
incredible.
globe light.
Yep. And then it rotates around the room. Get out of here.
So good. Insane confirmation that the Bene Gesserit is active in the
Yeah.
southern tribes.
Yeah.
Actively working there. It's a big change from the book, but wild. Also wild that Jessica of the Bene Gesserit didn't know more about the Fremen people, considering there are Bene Gesserit on planet reporting back to the Sisterhood.
Yeah. It all goes back to that compartmentalization.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that creature earlier was a sand trout.
Oh.
Because it's a very similar effect to that.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie's like, can I tell you a joke, Jessica? Jessica, I just came up with a funny joke. God, this woman's acting, like physicality, is so good.
Yeah.
Also, definitely like muscular leg goals.
Did
I think the first time we watched this, I was like, can I have?
not skip leg day, that's for
No,
sure.
for sure. What is that worm hoping to do? Like that's a big meal.
Yeah. Way too many calories for that little baby worm.
Yeah, a stomach ache. And that is where Gatorade comes from.
Consider your thirst quenched.
Does it have electrolytes? The Fremen's like, I don't speak English. I don't know what that means.
Can you say that in Jacobsa again,
Please.
please?
You commanded me to do something. I haven't gotten that far in Babel. Same. That's how I wake up every morning.
Screaming Chani.
No. What the hell? Oh, thank God you're still beautiful. I had the worst dream.
Oh, what a horrific shot.
Yeah, after we are shown how sacred that water is, just to see rocks
Yeah,
fall into it. And
yeah. Such an effective shot, you know?
yeah.
In 1 second, they told us how horrible this attack is. Get out of here. Oh my God. Early morning? That implies Raban sleeps in a lot.
Yeah, he's kind of a noon waker upper.
You got 8 hours of sleep every night for years.
And yet we learn from the Bene Gesserit, Fade's just looking for someone to do that to him. He just wants someone to hold him down.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
That's right. Humiliation and desire.
Again, it's like love languages. You watch at how someone shows affection to learn how to show affection to them, you know? Tamakshi, Paul. Tamakshi.
Wait, you know what's fascinating?
Hmm.
Even Shishakli there says all the leaders must attend the war council,
And they're waiting for you, Muad'Dib.
and they're waiting for you, Muad'Dib, not they're waiting for you, Stilgar, the nabe of my siege. Kind of a perhaps a subtle hint there that even Shishakli has now begun to believe.
Yeah.
The most skeptical among us.
Totally. I think at this point, Shishakli is more on board with his prophecy than Chani. Although maybe it's more of a pragmatic belief.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe she's just seen how effective he is on the battlefield and just believes in him as a fellow soldier and leader in combat. Ooh, jeez. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, God.
Jamis, give me the juice.
Giving water to the dead. Losing those electrolytes. He needs Jameis juice. I was like, damn, I was really hoping for some different visions. See,
Perfect line.
I've aged out of being able to be in this scene because if I did what she just did, you would have heard both of my knees crackle. Like, I got bad news for you. I am
Babe,
fully
babe.
changing who I am. And it's a matter of yay! Good thing that's the end of what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yikes.
Oh
What does that mean?
no.
That's so loaded. I feel like that's a loaded phrase in any context. Like, if anyone at any point was like, I'll do what must be done,
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are we
It's
talking?
never a
Wait,
good thing.
pause. What are we talking
Never a
about?
good thing. My gratitude journal. It's what must be done. Shockingly surrounded by those little birds.
Hell yeah.
Guys in the back are like, okay, we are moving.
Right.
Oof. Gurney's just raw dogging the storm. No mouth covering. He's like, I like the feeling in
Right.
my beard.
Yep. No headphones. He didn't even bring a book. Just raw dogging this flight.
One thing that continuously strikes me about those overhead shots, it feels very disconnected from them on the worms. Like, I feel like there needs to be a middle shot, one that
Mm-hmm.
connects to the really high up perspective and the like on the worm perspective.
Yeah, because the worms shots are so close
Yeah.
ups of their faces, basically.
Paul looks so windswept here. It's great. You beautiful, dusty stranger. Oh my God, is that the prophet? Willy Wonka?
It's blueberry flavored. Do you like blueberry? I'm told no man has ever liked blueberry.
I prefer strawberry kiwi, but I'll settle. Hmm. Yeah, not as good. Yeah, this sequence, so cool. That Queen's Gambit? Queen's Gambit herself?
Furiosa?
Furiosa? What a good time that movie was? Man. Again, I know that there are places with sand dunes that roll right up to the ocean, but it's just so crazy to see on
Yeah.
screen. So again, I think they fully wrapped before they went unnecessary. I think they fully wrapped before they shot that, so it was like kind of a secret.
Though the Alia
Yeah, the Alia scene.
dream scene.
It was like a crew of
Yeah.
like 40 people or 50 people or something like that.
Wow.
I think.
Well, that's how you
Again,
keep it
Art and
under
Soul of
wraps.
Dune Part 2 had a lot of details about that stuff.
Yeah, one of the directors of the Lord of the Rings show
Yeah.
on Amazon in an interview was talking about how most people get scripts with just like code names for the
Mm.
characters, and you don't actually know who the character is, and only like the director gets the actual script with the proper names as a way to try and stop leaks.
Mm.
That head tilt.
Barely bothered by that outburst. He's like, oh, maybe, but what if the other Fremen are like, they heard that command and they're like, I have to do something. I've been
Right.
commanded
What
to
what
do
is
it.
it? What is it?
Uh, uh, I can.
Which one's the any key? God damn it.
The Rubik's Cube? Okay, I'll go get it.
Ah, you dilate the blueberry.
The flavor is a bit strong. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really just trying to concoct the best Gatorade flavor. Babe, you're like really sweaty. You good? You've been in a coma for 2 weeks.
Now that I know you're good, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
You didn't clean the dishes last week. Brutal. I will. Here's the crazy thing. Kind of watching this again
Yeah.
and really focusing on the rando extra Fremen in the scene. I am kind of realizing, like, if I were to put myself in their shoes, and like this like semi-famous guy kind of like in a coma got revived in this crazy ceremony, I had no idea what was going on. I would be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like this guy's important. I don't know,
I
like
haven't seen
it's
any of
almost
his
like
movies, but he came back to life from being dead.
he came back to life. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, I don't know, like there is like an understanding of course there's the myth that's been planted, but I feel like even if you don't know the entire myth, you like know enough sort of just by being part of the culture that you're really primed to believe it.
Yeah, or even Shishakli, who, on a
Yeah,
pragmatic level, you can't deny what you just witnessed.
exactly.
Oh, that little glimpse of what I think is one of the final scenes. Ooh, yeah, embarrassing. Baby Jessica's so cute.
So cute
What a
though. Look at
cute
those
baby.
cheeks.
Just imagine looking up at your papa. Oh, oh, dad. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't even.
Also, just the fact that
Can't
he's
even with this scene.
already exhausted with the reality of what is going to happen.
Yeah,
It's so
so
true.
tired.
It's so true to the tone of the last part of the book of just
Yeah,
everything's happening as he saw it happen, but he's not loving it.
right. Ugh. I mean, Timothy Chalamet from this point on in the movie is
God.
my Lisan Al Gaib. Like,
Worm's a paid actor.
truly.
Worm's a paid actor. Look at that timing. The Worm is a drama major. Is it just me, or yeah, like it's kind of the skin tone of these Southern Fremen does seem to be lighter. No, is that just me?
Maybe. I haven't been paying attention. Oh my god, what even is this
Oh, it's so
shot?
good. That's crazy. That's how I walk into work every day. Like, don't look at me. Don't make eye contact with me. I don't want to be friends. Yeah. And to be a Fremen in this room, you are committed to just being there, silent, observing for the entire ceremony.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what should she do? I'm now curious what the procedure is to raise your hand and speak in the circle.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't think women can be Nabes. So she can't challenge
Right.
Stilgar and become Nabe.
Right, she can't like kill Stilgar and take his place. Oh, oh, that's not what you're supposed to do, Johnny.
She's like, that's not okay. I
Not
mean,
really what she meant, but
I
okay.
guess fair, but I wasn't. I was more talking about this whole. Okay, well, whatever. Something's happening.
Right.
Perhaps what he means, you know what to do, is to become a full Reverend Mother, because then you're welcome inside the circle, or you're
Ah,
maybe the Reverend
yeah,
Mothers have some
interesting.
ability to speak as like the leaders of story and culture and history.
True.
Maybe
Oh my god. Look at that power walk.
there's a bit of Fade Rotha in that walk.
Yes. Oh yeah, good observation.
He's like, "Huh, I'm hearkening now, huh." Stilgar's like, "All right, defeat me, take my place."
Iconic.
I love this speech. Such a good moment in the book, Cave of Birds.
Whoa. Let's fucking go.
Speeds up immediately.
Yeah, really pedal to the metal. What a bold statement. No one in this room can stand against me. To a culture of fighters.
Oh, so good.
I'm once again holding my breath unintentionally. I gotta remember to breathe.
He's so hot right now. Guy's like, okay, this is sounding a lot more tailored to me.
Oh my god, it's Stilgar.
And Stilgar is being vindicated, right? Like, this is the moment.
Yep.
All of his. Oh my god. Vocal delivery is unbelievable.
The tears in his eyes there.
Half the room's like, what did he just say? I don't speak English. God damn it. Are there subtitles?
Oh my god, Gurney getting emotional watching that happen.
Oh, thank God he's speaking in Fremen again.
Oh my god. Chills. I will never not get goosebumps at this scene.
The Royal Curtain Rod. It's adjustable for any window. It is a glow globe. Look at that doily.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa. Nuts. Wild. Wild advent.
I was right to do it.
You seen that meme where it's like, this is a story about Irulan slowly being eaten by her hat?
Holy, what a bombshell.
Oh, this shot of the Emperor's ship entering the
Stop.
atmosphere.
Stop. VFX artist cooked.
Oh, so good. And the reflection on the of the shadow going over Arcane.
Insane.
It's a great reminder that like Fade is very good at doing what he's been commanded to do, but he's inexperienced politically. So he's
Right.
like, okay,
Total
I
panic.
don't know what to do in this situation. Fire.
Right. Ah, good point.
Oh, is that that's the tent that hasn't been pulled up yet? Or they're pulling it up. Okay. And it's connected by those wires. That's so cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
Muad'Dib, it's not a very good drawing. Am I the blueberry? I'm confused. Which one am I? I'm the peppercorn? Okay. I'm the peppercorn. That's a okay. And he's like, let me get my love bandana out. Tie this around my arm because fuck that guy.
Now it's just a arm love bandana.
My right arm loves him, but the rest of me, I'm pissed off. I also really appreciate through these scenes how uncomfortable and scared Raban looks, but
Yeah.
how just ready to flow with whatever's happening Fade is. Fade is the more adaptive, I feel.
Right.
Oh, we're coming into my favorite line. Yes. More. More. As long as nothing happens to the mountains, I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, it would take 3, 4 family atomic warheads to knock out those mountains.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I mean, there's 92 unaccounted for ones somewhere on the planet,
Yeah,
but I
mean,
the mountains will protect us.
as long as those aren't found, we're good. My metal lungs. Good thing there are those mountains there. God, I love those mountains. Look at them. Impervious.
I'd be real sad if something happened to those mountains.
Oh, same. I'd be distraught. I'd be incounselable. Oh, so cool. Yeah, I'm sure glad those mountains aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I just feel so relaxed and comfortable when I'm surrounded by mountains.
Like a big embrace. Those mountains are like lovers' arms, keeping us nice and safe.
Oh my goodness, so true. You know, I grew up around mountains. My hometown was nestled in these comfortable mountains that never blew up. And it was so peaceful.
The mountains are like a metaphor for my security in life. You know, it's like you can't be sure tomorrow, but you can always be sure those mountains are going to be there, you know? Did I show you my mountains tattoo?
Anyway, this scene, incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, those mountains are, well, they're everything to me.
Yeah. I was thinking of naming my daughter Mountain, actually, because she's the rock that I build my. Oh my god! Oh my god! Not the mountains!
Not the mountains!
No!
Oh god! Why'd I get that tattoo? Oh no!
Oh,
not
the mountains that would protect us.
It's a cruel twist of irony.
Is the mountain gonna kill me now?
Pieces of mountain.
Oh god!
Yeah, John Sardaukar is feeling real sad now about the mountains. Yeah, I also love how we see the dust cloud get blown away by, again, this like oncoming storm. Shouts in Gallic?
Wait, that was interesting.
That's cool. Well, as long as nothing comes out of that dust, I think we'll be pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of dust, but couldn't imagine anything coming out of it, you know? Skrillex? Unreal.
Let's go!
Oh, the extras stumbling after the impact on the worms is such a good little detail. Oh my god. Also, like, I think some of these like ships get shoved aside in a second, and a really interesting shot. Yeah.
Right. An
Oh,
entire like spaceship just getting knocked over on its ass. I mean, these are huge
yeah.
worms.
It's so good.
Oh my
Also, Paul's
god.
like, let me walk a quarter mile ahead of all of you. Oh, I love how the Fremen are all kind of like helping each other in these fights. Like,
Yes. So coordinated.
yeah,
And the acrobatics, so impressive. Ah, love that shot. So
yeah,
cool.
mirroring that vision Paul had of himself.
Right. Sword's a little ridiculously long for the Sardaukar, compensating a bit. Fade fully being like, not gonna help my uncle.
Yeah, Fate's locked in. He's like, whatever's happening, I'm here for it. Yeah, uh, Mohiam flinching, also a little unbelievable. I cannot imagine an awakened Reverend Mother flinching from an explosion of dust.
Yeah, not outwardly at
Yeah.
least.
I just can't get over the guard, the soldiers just disappearing.
Oh my god, and just a bloody
Shaddam's like,
paw
did
walking
you
right in. Oh.
happen to see some sword fighters go that way? They're missing. Look a little bit like these ones.
Paul Longlegs over here.
2 steps at a time, Atreides. Baron's like, what?
What? Fade.
It's like, this is cool. The Gamjabar to the neck.
Got him.
I'm like, oh, Paul gets so close to the Sardaukar here. Shaddam. Are there subtitles? Wow, I didn't understand a word. I want to be that extra. Imagine that. That must feel so good. Just getting a
Yeah.
firm shoulder pat. Gurney, covered in someone else's blood, Halleck.
That's right.
You get to be the guy holding the flag behind Gurney Halleck. Just like
Best job.
we also see this is the first time we see Gurney holding his knives point down, which people have pointed out. Like we're seeing Gurney learning from Paul as well here.
Yeah. The master becoming the
And
student.
then the Fremen burning bodies,
Crazy.
truly becoming the oppressors they've
right.
fought.
Instead of taking those to the death stills
Yeah.
for reclaiming water.
We see Fremen culture.
Wild.
Blue Velvet reference here. Shouts to my dad for catching the very likely David Lynch Blue Velvet bugs in ear reference. Bring a chair.
Get her favorite chair. Quick,
favorite chair.
quick. Get the chair, get the chair.
That is proper pregnant lady etiquette. Get them a chair as soon as you can.
That's true. Give him your seat on the subway.
100%. Don't be a monster, folks. You know who wouldn't do that? Fade. Yes, my lord. A lot of yes lording happening.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. He snaps right to her. Doesn't have to look around for anything. Just like, there you are. So good.
There's a sequel movie.
She's like, just to remind you. The
Huh.
framing there is so good.
Yeah. Whew.
I also love that fade is in a lot of these shots. Blurry in the background.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Yes. Oh.
Oh. She's a total babe, actually. Has anyone told you?
She was the best part of the Black Widow movie.
Ah. Damn, Zendaya doing so much there
Yeah.
with just her face.
So Shaddam's clearly instigating here, but it's also, I get a sense he's sort of measuring up this son of the Duke, right?
Yeah.
Like he made the decision about Leto, but what's up with this kid? Is he also weak like his father? And he's like, yeah, I've heard that like 30 times today. I asked you a question. Most iconic response. He's like, that sounds cool. I want to say it. Ugh, it's so good because I'm seeing moves that Paul does, catches Fade off guard, and then Fade does it too. They've each kicked their sword arm once. They've each kicked themselves in the chest once. There's a
Ah,
headbutt. It is a
right.
call and response of Paul doing it first
Yeah.
and then Fade doing it back.
Interesting. Fade's like, shit, I can't flip like that though.
No.
I can't do an anime backflip like that. What the fuck?
He's too strong. I do get the impression though he's a pretty good pet owner. I mean, considering he's got those his pets, you know, and he's
Right.
always looking after
He's
them.
got his like, yeah, his a quintuplet girlfriend relationship thing he's going on.
Paul's like, that really, really sucks. Oh, good Lord.
Oof, the scared look on her face breaks my heart.
He's a good sportsman. Fade's just out here having a good time.
Listen, I'll game.
Listen, okay. Paul, two very deep stab wounds.
Right, he's like, someone want to get me some morphine or
I will take a gauze, please, and some steady pressure.
ugh, jeez, that is so deep.
Yeah, it's a long knife. It's a long knife. And I think this is where Chani's going. And now it ends, and you can now be with me. If he is still Paul Atreides, this is where he rejects power and comes back to me. Headcanon, hand talking, off camera.
Ugh, still cringy.
The telepathy or that.
The telepathy. I know some folks have emailed us and been like, it's not telepathy. They're just using subtle signals. I didn't see no fucking signals. I just saw two people looking at each other.
She's like, underline willing. You're hot. You're beautiful, sir.
Incredible. What a power play.
Kiss the ring.
The foot stomp. So good.
But it's covered in blood. I don't want to get the blood on my mouth.
I love that he doesn't even really guess it. He just kind of.
It's unsanitary. 3 left standing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. That shot. What a setup for Messiah. And the music cue coming in right there kills me.
So yeah, like that's the moment that he has clearly decided to move forward rather than return to the desert with
Right.
her.
He's not her Usul anymore there. He's changed.
And there's such a complicated play of emotions on Stilgar's face here.
Yeah.
The like closing of the
Yeah.
eyes. Like I can't tell if he's just preparing himself for the next battle. Because here he's very like, let's go, right?
Right. But he's the commander here.
He has to
He's
be.
with his soldiers. He has to be.
What a shot, too. Oh, just imagining also, she knows those ships are full of her people. Going where like no Fremen should ever go, which is into
Right.
space.
Away from the
To
sands.
fight for an off-worlder.
Damn, I'm getting chills again. Just this track in particular gets me. The music is so good here.
She's like, "Ugh, I'm so ready for the next movie. God, so pissed off.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The lip quiver.
I know. So much, like, how do you even do that?
Right. My goodness.
Well, that's the movie.
That's the movie. Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I continue to have like actual reactions. I know exactly almost beat by beat what's going to happen
Yeah.
in this movie. We've talked about it so much. And the fact that the music cues, the Hans Zimmer score, the acting, the writing, the cinematography, all of it can like still physically affect me. I'm like getting goosebumps. I'm getting chills. Like a chill runs down my spine when that music cue hits at the end there. I mean, I'm gonna have a deep attachment to these films by Denis Villeneuve for the rest of my life, and that's it's an interesting feeling to have.
Yeah, same.
I don't think I felt like that about anything since I was a kid. Like in my adult life, I've certainly loved movies, been changed by movies and art and whatever, but like actual like uncontrollable physical reactions, can't remember the last time that's happened.
Yeah, it's like a 4 out of 10 for me, for sure. Like, I don't know.
Your letterbox is a mess. Like nothing is over.
Like it was kind of cool, I guess, but like I don't know. It could use a lot more like space lasers and I don't know, some more sex scenes. I think would be really good. It wasn't enough of like the white dude winning, you know?
You're spot on. Spot on. Brother.
Is this even spot on, brother? Is this even a white savior story? I don't know. I'm starting to get the sense maybe it's not, and I'm out. I mean, if it's not,
yeah. What? Like Homelander's the bad guy?
Hard to believe.
Are you kidding?
He's so
me?
handsome. How could he be the bad guy? Well, listeners, I hope you enjoyed that. That's Dune Part 2.
That's Dune Part 2. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining us on this little watch along. And before we let you go, a couple of quick reminders. As always, in every episode, we let you know the best ways to support us and to keep in touch. Of course, the 2 best ways to support this show is to become a patron at patreon.com/GomJabar, ad-free episodes, early access to those book clubs. We're working our way through Heretics of Dune as we speak. You can find all of that and more on patreon.com. Of course, the second best way to support us is to check out the Dune-themed swag on our merch store, gomjabarshop.com.
Mm-hmm.
All of those links are down below in the show notes, so please check it out and help us keep this show running.
And as always, we love to hear from you, so send us an email, gomjabarpodcast@gmail.com. That's our email address. We love to get your messages. If you watched along with us and you enjoyed it, let us know. If you didn't enjoy it, write up that email and then delete it. And don't send it because we're fragile. It's going to hurt our feelings, make us sad.
Much like the mountains in this film, we're quite fragile,
appear
actually.
Indestructible, and we're going to keep you safe. But really all it takes is a tiny percentage of the family atomics to smash us to dust. So gomjabarpodcast@gmail.com. In this very specific instance, keep your mean thoughts to yourself. But I hope you had fun and enjoyed. And if you did, let us know.
Well, friends, there is no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the recording. But this podcast is always one step beyond logic, so help spread the word of Muad'Dib and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And be sure to check out the other shows on the Lore Party Podcast Network on loreparty.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at lore_party. And we're also on TikTok at Gomjabar Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, whoever controls the podcast controls the universe. We'll see you on the Golden Path.